But today, one day only, with already hundreds ordered, $129.95. Free shipping, $25 and change on your charge card to bring it home. And if you have your HSN charge card, it is yours for $21.66. Now, we have your choice. We have, are you ready? Kingman, and that's very important. We'll tell you why in a moment. And then we also have this gorgeous, genuine coral. By the way, we're at 500. We haven't even talked about this for a whole minute. Now, we also have small, medium, and we have medium large. They just gave me a brief update on the small medium in the coral. We have 1,200 left in that small medium in the coral for the entire day. I'm gonna show you a couple things about the bracelet, then I'm gonna let Jay get into why this is one at $129 you should not let pass you by. You can see all the silver, the amount of the silver, the polishing of the silver. You have double figure-8 safeties on this, a true quality hallmark of fine jewelry. You have a magnetic closure, so easy to get into, easy to get out of. It's oval, so it's gonna accommodate your wrist perfectly. And then, this is where it gets exciting. Those big slabs of either genuine coral or genuine Kingman turquoise are saying we're so busy, and they're inlaid. I mean, like if you ran your finger across this, it's seamless. You don't feel anything sticking up. That is one of the most difficult jewelry techniques to master. Jay has a handful of people in the entire world that can do that, but we've done it. And I want to show you the earrings. The earrings are $69. Now, I'm just saying, that's a great price on the earring, but if that earring is $69 and this is $129, that speaks to the value. The matching ring is $79. Again, that ring is $79. This is only $129. And then again, we're doing free shipping. Okay, so small, medium, medium, large, Kingman turquoise or coral. Jay, I think we should start with the Kingman turquoise because the story, especially just coming off Tucson with Kingman, amazing story.
You know, and I will tell you this right now, okay, from us. If you want Kingman turquoise and you want to buy it from me, this is one of your, kind of my last hurrahs. It's not that they're not getting the material. It's the last commercially active turquoise mine in the United States. When I first started my business, this is actually the Kingman mine now. When I first started doing my business, almost, it's actually 22 years ago, 20 plus years ago. We are actually 40 years ago. We were buying from over 27 different American turquoise mines that were commercially viable, commercially active. That now, since Sleeping Beauty shut down, Kingman's the only one. Now, are they getting material? Absolutely, they're still getting material. But here's the thing, I bought this material at least 6 years ago, you know, minimum of 5 years ago. And at that time, I bought it at a price that it was selling for. Since then, the Kingman material has gone up expeditiously crazy. And here's the thing, it's not that I can't get it, I just really can't buy it and really do what I want to do with it,
and
right?
Jay, you were saying too, okay, Jay is friends with the people who have the Kingman.
I actually met my wife through
Wasn't he best man at your wedding?
He was the best man at my wedding.
So that tells you how close they are,
I met my wife in a turquoise mine.
If that's not a country music song waiting to happen, I don't know.
Be a country western
yeah,
song.
but the point is, there is nobody with better connections. However, when somebody offers to pay Marty 4 or 5 times what Jay is going to pay him for the same turquoise, he's got to take that. Friendship kind of, it only goes so far, right, Jay?
Yeah, and you know, you can't, I mean, that's just the reality, but I'm being real with you. And we went through, okay, this is old stock. This is old material. We wanted to do something really special for the Tucson event. And that's what we did here. The design, do you like this designer? Okay, and I gotta tell you, you know, like, if you look at your wrist, right, your wrist isn't round. So I wanted to do bangles, but I want them to fit better. I don't want them to, you know, to bang around. And so this is our design, it's exclusive. These are all individually hand fabricated, handcrafted, exclusively by us. We don't farm this out. This is the first time you're getting to see this. We went ahead and we did the magnetic closure, which I love because it
Yep.
makes it so functional. It makes it so easy to put on. You know, you're not sitting there fighting it, right? It just slaps on. It's just so comfortable, so easy to wear. And then we added, for the first time ever, we put two, not just one, we put two keepers on it, so you can make sure that you've got that safety factor where it's not going to come off.
And Jay, I got to move you along because I got to tell you on the coral, we got to talk about this coral. We have got, because in this small medium, remember you go small medium or medium large,
Okay,
turquoise
and
or coral.
let's explain small
Yeah.
medium. Okay, small medium is going to fit the Conster. Okay, she's got a small medium wrist. Medium large, you're going to fit my wrist. Okay, so you're gonna it's a lot bigger. So if you got a smaller wrist like Connie does, if you're more petite, go small medium. If you've got a larger wrist like I have, you want to go medium large. Okay, and then they will should fit you just absolutely perfectly.
Okay, here's the bad news. In the small medium in the coral, we have 1,100 left for the day. So chances are when Jay and I leave you at 2 a.m., that small medium in the coral could be gone. Medium large, I think we have 1,800 for the whole day in the coral. So let's talk about the coral, Jay, because as we look at this, and first off, you remember a time, I've worked with Jay now for 19 years, we used to do coral, coral, coral. I mean, that used to be something that we would have on every single show. But today, those days are gone. Coral is one of the most regulated, highly regulated gemstones, maybe the most.
Yeah, it's like with coral. What's happened now? There's no real fresh harvests or new harvests. You're buying old material. It's all protected under the CITES program, so which it should be. And we're definitely environmentally friendly. But there'll be a day in the not too distant future where you won't see coral. You won't see any new coral jewelry. And again, if you go to Tucson, you don't see. You used to see. Back in the day, you'd have oodles and boodles of turquoise rough, oodles and boodles of lapis rough, oodles and boodles of coral raw material, and this is the rough stock that it's cut from. You would actually find that in Tucson. People would be there from all over the world and be selling it. This year, now, none, okay? You just don't see it. This footage was shot, 5 years ago? 4 years ago is when I actually shot that particular footage. And that's when the material was still available. You don't even see it anymore. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to do something reminiscent of what Tucson is all about. And what Tucson is all about is finding the rough materials, going directly to the miners or the people, in this case, that harvested it, and then bringing you something unique and special.
Is this coral old? Was it from your private collection?
This comes from material that I've bought on and off for the last 20 some odd years.
Wow.
That we've had it. When Connie and I first, in October, it'll be 22 years that we've had the Mine Find shows. If you think about it, that's amazing. During that period, Connie and I, before the show, we were talking about all the different things that we've had in the past that we no longer have anymore. Things that were world launches for us, and now, those are things that you just don't even see. We used to do every color coral imaginable in the world. We did black, we did yellow, we did gold, we did angel skin, salmon, pinks, blues. Every color of coral that you could imagine is what we brought on. That's what we did. You don't see that anymore.
No.
You have it for some time. And the only reason you don't see it is it's just not available. The rough stock is just not there. I look for, really, in the near future, and maybe in the next few years, you just won't see coral jewelry. It just won't be available. You might see something like sea bamboo or something, like a necklace now and then, but you're not going to see any vivid colors or any of that. It's just not out there anymore.
And where is this coral from?
This all comes from the South China Sea, and some of it probably came originally from New Guinea, Indonesia, that area, what they call the coral pyramid. Even all that, they haven't allowed them to harvest out of that area for over 10 years now.
Wow.
So maybe even going on as much as 15. That you know, that you don't even get coral out of there. But none of this is new harvest. Okay, this is all old harvest. And again, you don't have just one color of coral. You got a myriad of different colors of coral: magenta, more of a purple,
like
an orange. You get some really, really unique, different looks there.
Okay, I've got to tell everybody just quickly, 1,700 people have ordered. We are well past where we're supposed to be, what they anticipated we would be at this point in the day. So if you know you want this one, please don't go to bed tonight and think, oh, I'll see Jay early in the morning. You will see him, but will you have your chance to get your size, small, medium, large, in the coral or in the Kingman? This is genuine Kingman turquoise. If we had to go back and put these together today, which might be impossible to do the coral, I'm not sure, but certainly if you had to go back and do the Kingman today, Jay, I mean, we would not hit 189. It would be more probably like 289 or up if you had to do the Kingman.
It would be more than that. But the thing with the Kingman, if you want Kingman from me and you want it in your collection, things might change down the road, but the way I thought that 5 years ago, that things are going to change. And
that's the optimism.
Yeah, I had a lot of optimism, but nothing's really changed on it. And I have to tell you, you see, with this Kingman material, this came out of our private collection. I could literally take the material. Think about this: the material that I used to manufacture this bracelet and the ring and the earrings, the upsell items for it. I could take the rough material and sell it for way more than what I paid for it.
Sure.
But then that's not really what I do. You know, what I do is, if I paid a certain amount for it, I pass that deal on to you. And I think that we've got a lot of customer loyal, we got a lot of viewer loyalty because we do that. You know, my whole thing is I want to give you a great design. I'm not, you know, we're not really greedy. We just want you to have something that's really unique, totally different, but we always want to make sure that you walk away with something that you consider a tremendous value and that you really got, you know, something special for the money that you paid. Now, also keep in mind, okay, the only way you're going to see this, and when these are gone, they're gone. Okay, we will not bring this back. I won't bring the coral back. I will not bring the Kingman back.
Jay is being very matter of fact. And
no, I'm just telling you, okay, it won't come back. It won't come back. Even if any of these are left, they'll always go back at the higher price, which, to be honest with you, is a great, amazing value. You're not going to see this design anywhere else. We created this design. I actually sat down and was actually doodling on a pad one day, and I don't know, I got to looking at my wrist and I thought, you know what, your wrist isn't round, you know, because I wanted to do bangles. Bangles are really popular, but I didn't want to do another round bangle. I wanted to do something that was really unique, really different. And then I got to thinking, and I thought, you know what? Your wrist is really oval. And so I started playing with this, and that's where I originally came up with the design. Then we wanted to do something here again. You have to realize, I designed this in 2016, probably around February or March is when we started working on it.
And Jay, is it true, they were telling me 2 weeks ago, or whenever I reviewed the show, we tried to order 15,000 of these, right?
And no mas couldn't do it.
We didn't even get 8.
Okay, and
so
here's the deal, okay? On the Kingman that you're seeing here, I've got a little blue basin left. I've got maybe a few 100 pounds of assorted things that maybe I'm going to be able to do, like a ring, or I've got like you'll see later on, I've got a multicolored bracelet that I did in Kingman, all the different colors. But I'm pretty much down to the wire on my material. I couldn't even, I didn't even make half what they wanted on the Kingman. We used all the material to do it. Again, is the material available? Absolutely. Are they still mining? Yes, you know, thank goodness. They're really into some nice rough, from what I gander, but I can't really buy it and make it functional for us at this time.
Okay, here's the only unfortunate thing. They just said 5 minutes left on this. The small medium in that coral, We have about 1,000 left for the whole entire day. So we have small, medium, medium, large in both your Kingman and your coral. But and think about, we were talking about the Kingman, bringing it back. Well, if we did, it would be not even that 189 or probably not even that 265, but the coral, we can even do it because we couldn't get that material. As Jay was saying, they haven't been able to harvest a lot of this material for about 10 to 15 years, but some of it dates back even 20, 25 years, some of the coral that you're actually going to be getting in your today's special. So no new harvest here in this whatsoever. So we couldn't put the coral together again at any price. The Kingman we could. You wouldn't want to pay that price of, who knows what it would be, but the coral, we couldn't at all. So this is your chance. There's an argument, and I never say this. You all know you shop with me all the time. I do jewelry almost 4 or 5 days a week. I never say there's an argument for getting more than one color, but there is really here because coral and turquoise just naturally look amazing together. But also, too, just for those of us who love J. King jewelry, we love Mine Finds. I mean, to be able to get a beautiful bangle. I mean, his cuffs start at a couple $100s. Well, this isn't even a cuff. This is a whole bangle. So to do this at $129, to have it shipped for you with free shipping, to be able to do it on your charge card for $25 and change, get it home and see it, you will be blown away. I love the gemstones. Like, I love even just touching, like, the rough gemstones, the way it comes. And here's your coral. Here's your Kingman turquoise. Oh, my gosh. Look at this Kingman turquoise. Look at the coral. I love that. But then I'm also always fascinated. I am blown away by the fact that someone can make this, can inlay, can do this kind of inlay that is so seamless that you feel nothing. I mean, you can rub your fingers across this. You don't feel any type of setting. And Jay, that's hard to find a craftsman that can do that.
Actually, most of our artists have been with us. Some of them have been with me for over 30 years. I mean, this is something, what sets us apart in what we do is we make everything from scratch. Like the lapis bead necklaces, that's an exception to the rule where we would buy something from somebody that's already cut. We do everything from the ground up, and we do it for a reason. We do it because that way we can control the quality. We can do the design. We know what materials are being used. So a lot of these artists that have been with me for years and years and years, and they've actually trained, you don't become a great silversmith or an inlayer overnight, right? This is something that it's an acquired skill. And also you have different levels of skill. Even with people that maybe have been doing it for 10, 15 years, they can only do certain aspects of manufacturing. They can't even do all of it. So, just to have the ability to have the pool of silversmiths and lapidaries and artists to draw from that we have. And again, these are all manufactured under our roof. We do it all. It's not like you have this huge factory. It's not that. We have a lot of smaller kind of cottage industry type things where we put it all together, but we control it all, we own it all, we make sure that we're giving you a super high quality product, plus you're getting something. The only way to buy these, think about this, okay? We don't sell to anybody else. Everything that you see here on the Mine Finds show is made exclusively for Mine Finds, for HSN. We go to no other markets. There's no other place that you can go to and be able to purchase this. You're getting to see it here for the very first time. And I would highly encourage everybody, like the coral, I guess, keep in mind, you got 2 different sizes here. So if whatever you buy, just keep this in mind. If you've got a smaller, more petite wrist like Connie has, okay, you want to go with the small, medium. If you've got a larger wrist like myself, you want to go with a medium large, and you're going to find that they fit perfectly. And what's great about these, it's a new bangle style that we created, that we came up with, but because they're oval, the way that they're shaped, they just fit perfectly. They don't bang around.
Jay,
they don't
I got to give an update. This is terrible. The small, medium in the coral, we've sold more than half the quantity. We have fewer than 1,000 left, fewer than 1,000 left in that small, medium coral for the whole entire day. So please, 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 if you know you need the small, medium, do not go to bed tonight and think I'll get it in the morning. So we still have small, medium in the coral, and medium large, small medium, medium large in that turquoise, the Kingman turquoise. But now we're gonna give you a look at the matching earrings from $125, that was the appraised value, to $69.90. They're $13 and change on your charge card. If you have your HSN charge card, you get these home for $11 and change. Now, I hope you can get them, I really do, and I want you to, because they're beautiful. They have the same colors of coral. They have that same Kingman turquoise. But I'm just gonna say, if you're thinking about getting one thing today, does this not tell you what value you're getting in our today's special? If this earring is $69 and this is only $129, I mean, that shows you the value. But it's that same inlay that we were talking about in the beautiful bracelet, which the bracelet's still continuing. I think we're over 2,500 of the bracelets for the entire day. The items numbers there at the bottom of the screen. The coral earrings, if you want them, we have about 600 left in the coral earrings. We have about 700 in the turquoise. But Jay, this is just, I love the movement. I love the length. It's about 1 11/16. Frames our face perfectly.
Well, you know, I always tell everybody this, you know, don't break the bank, set your budget and get that. But, you know, you might want to consider, we have a ring and we have the earrings. And if you want something that really goes back and it's going to match this, then if you got the Kingman turquoise, if you got the bracelet, the earrings, and the ring done in the Kingman material, and we make a lot less of them, right? Sure. You know, we made far more bracelets than we did the earrings or the ring. But keep in mind also that in this case, we could only make about half of the order that they really want. We didn't even come close to producing the full amount that originally they were asking for, but it was all because of limitations on the materials. It was limitations on the coral, and the biggest limitation, here again, if you want Kingman turquoise and you want it from me, this is something you might want to think about. I bought this material 5-6 years ago. It will perfectly match back to the bracelet. Although the earrings, they're all going to be uniquely different in their own right. That you're going to have all 4 colors of the coral, and you're going to have more of a consistent, like just a blue for the earrings. You won't have the high blues, low blues, medium blues with a matrix. That's one of the things that also, you know, not to harp on the Kingman, but what makes it so unique is all the different colors that this mine produces. Okay, now we're going to show you the ring. The ring is almost sold out. We haven't even talked about it. Now, they look great stacked, I think. They certainly look great if you're just wearing one, but you have your choice of that Kingman turquoise or the coral, and we still have every single size available. We have all the sizes available, 5 through 10, I'm sorry, 5 through 12, I beg your pardon. 5 through 12, so even the guys could wear this. This make a great wedding band, too. It's funny you mentioned that because, you know, I have friends that have this particular design, kind of the same look as a wedding band. It's a perfect wedding band. And, you know, you think about what you pay for a wedding band. This would make a beautiful wedding band. But 5 through 12 available, so even the gentlemen get in on this one. It's $15.98 on your charge card. And we have, you saw, 700 left between all of the sizes and both of the rings. So chances are this is the only chance to get, you know, the spectrum of sizes. You won't see that even when we do our presentation at 1. And this is just, it's classic. It's great every single day. There's nothing to snag on anything. That's completely inlaid. Works back perfectly with that today's special. By the way, the today's special, we are now at 2,800 of those, so I hope you can get yours. That's a third of the quantity for the entire day. But the ring is a great standalone ring. I can't tell you how many times, Jay, we've always had people who say, I want a great every single day turquoise or coral ring, and this is it. Yeah, and you know what's really great with these? These are all, again, they're all handcrafted. So they're not only cool, the quality is not just, you know, is really over the top, but because they are handcrafted, they're all done one at a time by hand, they're also functional. There's nothing worse than having something and you can't wear it, right? Or it's uncomfortable to wear, or it's impossible to put on, where you have to have an entourage of people to put on your bracelet or put on your necklace. You know, these are really not only pieces of wearable art, but they're also functional pieces of wearable art. They're very, very wear-friendly, very user-friendly. And I don't, you know, one of the biggest comments I think that I hear universally, and I heard this time and time again in Tucson, was the quality of the products that we produce, which is what we're all about. Not only being unique, but having super high quality.
Okay, you know what? This could sell out right now. So if you're on board, you've got it. I do want to tell you too, for our entire Tucson Gemstone event, we have the bonus buy of the jewelry boxes, Colleen's jewelry boxes. So anytime you buy anything during Tucson Gemstone event, you can take $10 off the 3-piece 2-level jewelry box. And that offer expires on the 15th. So you got a few days. It's the entire Tucson Gemstone event. But again, you take it, we always do it at $69. We're now doing it at $59, but you can take an additional $10 off when you purchase anything. Now, everybody's been asking about the necklace I'm wearing. Hold on one second. This is a big one. This was, oh, okay. Sorry, this is not the one I'm wearing. Oh, but this is the one that Jay still gets mad at me to this day for starting this whole round pearl turquoise, you know, bead necklace thing. This at $129, Jay will promise you, that's not a moneymaker. That's one he does because people want it. Well, I called our planner 2 days ago, and I said, please, 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 Chip, can I take it to $99? He said yes. So we've got this at $99 for my show because I started this. This is my necklace. If you buy one thing in a turquoise necklace, it should be that's coming up. But now, more about Protection Plus.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Cooking is my life. Cooking at home for my family is a special time. So I want everybody out there to have a great time in the kitchen while they're cooking. And the most important thing is to have the right appliances and the right pots and pans. I give it to all my chefs in the restaurant, and they give me suggestions, and they try them out. And so can you at home.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN. Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
You see such an abundance of not only people coming Solar Rough, but you have a lot of jewelry designers, a lot of jewelry people, a lot of finished goods, and then you also get to see all these wonderful artifacts from all over the world, and it's only one time a year.
Okay, we are continuing our big Tucson Gemstone event. It is our largest gemstone event of 2017 and the one that I think as gemstone lovers we wait all year long for. And we have specials on gemstones like you don't see any other time of the year. And the necklace that I'm wearing, people are already starting to order it. We haven't even had a chance to talk about it. 3 minutes or sell out on this one. And if you are looking to fill a neckline in, if you want something that truly looks like you are dripping in turquoise, well, here you go. This from $139 is $99. And it's under $20 on FlexPay, $16 if you're using your HSN charge card, and you're getting a combination here of that Hubei. We talked about that before. The real true antique, you know, it's probably, gosh, how many years old Hubei? And then you get Iron Mountain, and you're also getting your blue turquoise, the blue Iron Mountain, the green Iron Mountain in here.
So, you know, you've got 3 different kinds of turquoise, but this has what I call antique turquoise in it, which is the old Hubei. And for people who don't know this, okay, in the 70s, what happened was you had American miners and stone cutters from New Mexico, Arizona, and Colorado. There was, you know, at that time in the 70s, you know, China just opened up, right? Before, unless you were invited, usually had to be Russian or something like that, affiliated to go into China. You just could, it wasn't like it is now where you still have to get a visa to go in, but it didn't have open borders. All of a sudden, people started showing pieces of turquoise. And you had American miners, American cutters that literally went to the interior of China. And I got to tell you, I know what it's like now. I can't even imagine what it was like for them at that time. Do you know that there's places I go in China and in Mongolia, places like that, but more China than anything, where people literally will stand in line and look at you. We'll be in the middle of nowhere, and we're the first Westerners they've ever seen. Wow. They've never even seen a Western. That's how remote most of these mines are. They're way, way, way out. Very little infrastructure. But what happened in Hubei, it was actually Americans that actually showed them how to mine, showed them what the different qualities and grades were, and then also developed a market for it. They're the ones, the Americans are the ones that actually brought it and took the materials and put it out. And a lot of this turquoise that you're looking at is some of the turquoise that was mined during that period, during the 70s and late 70s, early 80s. There's the Hubei material in this particular design comes from that era.
Okay, you know what? They're telling us if you're on board, you're gonna get it. I mean, $99
Come on.
every day of the week. You can buy fake turquoise costume jewelry for that price, or you can get the real thing. You've got it if you are on board. But Jay, we're gonna do something next. Here's a quick look at the ring I was wearing earlier. We took this from $129 to $99. Beautiful Kingman ring that would go back with your today's special. And we do actually have 5 through 12 available in this gorgeous ring. But what we're about to do, I want you to honestly stop whatever you're doing. I know sometimes, you know, you're actively doing something else and you have HSN on in the background, which is fine. I mean, I do the same thing. But please listen to the story that we're about to tell you about the tanzanite. Tanzanite is one of the most rare and exotic and collectible gemstones on the face of the earth, bar none. I don't care what kind of money you're talking about. This is one of the most exotic gemstones in the world. And tanzanite was only introduced here in the United States in 1967 by Tiffany & Company. They actually trademarked it. They christened it for the very gem-rich East African country, which is the only place in the entire world you can find tanzanite. I mean, they've looked for it everywhere else. They've tried to find it elsewhere. They can't. It's only found in Tanzania. Well, what happened is, introduced here in 1967, and again, at that time you had to buy it in Tiffany & Company. That was the only place that had it. About, I'm gonna say 15 years ago, there was torrential downpours, flooding, the mines collapsed, a lot of the mines collapsed. It was a terrible thing. There were a lot of lives lost of the miners, Bottom line is, for all intents and purposes, there is very little mining going on compared to the way that they used to mine it. Every single time they mine tanzanite today, and there's even just a little small area that they mine it now compared to what they used to, they're going deeper and deeper into the face of the earth. They're yielding fewer and fewer pieces of tanzanite that look like this. What they're getting is what they're calling silver tanzanite. Now, to me, that's not tanzanite. This is tanzanite. It's that distinctively different color of blue. But because everybody wants tanzanite, they're marketing that silver tanzanite. If you want textbook quality tanzanite, if you want the tanzanite that Gems and Jewelry, the buying guide, said could sell for who knows what, I mean, thousands and thousands of dollars per carat. This is probably 350 carats, maybe 400 carats. We did this at $299 and we sold it out 3 times at $299. Today, we've taken $100 off that price. It's under $40 on FlexPay, and we have the final few that will ever be presented here. The lowest appraised price. Now remember, we send these out. We have them independently appraised around the country. The lowest appraised price, and I tell you what, I mean, people would buy it all day if they could go into retail stores and buy this at $450. We sold it out at $299. We have almost 400 people on board. It's $199 today and under $40 to bring it home. But you own a huge, huge piece of gemstone history when you buy this, right, Jay?
You know, what and Connie's saying is, and what is so important on this, you know, this is the only time that I've ever, this particular design is the only tanzanite design I've ever done in my career. And I've been doing this for 40 years. So if you think about it, in 40 years, this is the one and only time that I use tanzanite. Just happened to be at the right place, right time. We got to buy. There's no way I can even repeat on this. We've got the last few that we have. When these are gone, they're gone. This won't come back, okay? You're not going to see it from me, let's put it that way. You know, it's very rare that you can buy tanzanite rough. It's in this color. What Connie's saying is, it's amazing she's so knowledgeable in this. I mean, I'm not a tanzanite guru, okay? But exactly what Connie's saying is exactly what it is right now. What you're seeing on the commercial market is what they're calling silver tanzanite, which is almost like a platinum color.
It's like a see-through almost.
It's see-through. It's kind of sparkly, but but that's what they're getting. The lower that they're going now, they're losing the color. They're not getting this, and this is all a natural color. A lot of that material, I'm seeing it where they're doing enhancement processes and stuff. This is the real deal. The only reason it's not that I don't know about tanzanite. It's not like I haven't seen it in my career. I never touched it because it was just out of my price range. I mean, you know, I have to be able to do things and sell them at a certain perceived value, at a certain value that you're going to get, and also a certain quality.
Sure.
And when I can't even buy the rough material and come close to that, I guarantee you, normally what we're selling just at the $299, what we're selling that at, and we had to really work hard to do it at that price. I couldn't even buy the rough material for that. So I would have more money in the rough than that. So no labor, no boxing, no shipping, no nothing. I still couldn't even do it at that price. So at that price, it was a phenomenal deal for us. Again, only time I've ever done tanzanite. Yeah. I saw the rough material when I was in Tucson, and they're selling it for what I normally would have been able to buy it for. I mean, this necklace, I don't know where they're coming up, like, again, with the appraised value.
That's what I said. That's a good value.
Okay. You know, and that's the lowest, but to be honest with you, I couldn't even touch that.
Well,
I couldn't even touch what we're saying is the lowest retail. I couldn't even do it for that.
Because look at this. I mean, one of these stones, one of them, and look at that color too, by the way. That is premium color. If you took one of these and made a ring, it would sell for this price. So I've got to let you know, we are very busy, but I say this to you as my friend who shops with me every single day. If you ever in your life want to buy tanzanite, if it is ever your desire to have tanzanite, and again, one of the most rare, collectible, exotic gemstones ever. I mean, you think about it. It's only been around since 1967. Most gemstones, a lot of gemstones, have dated back from the days of the Bible. I mean, the garnet was mentioned in Noah's Ark. I mean, this has been around since 1967, and yet experts are saying that within our lifetime, this could be completely exhausted from the face of the earth. And, you know, I always tell the story when I talk about tanzanite, because I have a good friend who's in the industry, and he had a friend, that friend's grandmother had passed away, and the gentleman had inherited his grandmother's estate. And so he went to my friend who's been in the industry. He said, something's wrong. He goes, I got a ring out of my grandmother's estate. He goes, and I took it and I had it appraised, and they appraised it for $25,000. He said, my grandmother wouldn't have had a $25,000 ring. She couldn't have afforded a $25,000 ring. And he goes, there has to be a mistake. Well, my friend said, what is it? He brought it into him. It was an alexandrite. Now, when his grandmother would have bought that ring, or somebody would have given it to her. I think it actually turned out to be a gift or something. But anyway, it would have probably been a $300, $400 ring. But because back at that time, alexandrite was plentiful. I mean, you could buy alexandrite. You could buy it for a few $100s. Well, the same thing, probably even more, is going to happen with tanzanite, because you can find alexandrite in a couple of different places. With this, it is a one-source gemstone. So imagine when it is gone, what the prices will be. I mean, just imagine. This will be tomorrow's alexandrite times 20 million maybe. We are doing this for you right now at $199. We are crazy busy. And again, I just got to tell you, if you want to own a piece of gemstone history, a small window from 1967 until now that they've mined the stone, and you have it in hundreds of carats at under $40. We have hundreds of you waiting. You'll get it if you're online. When it's gone for good. Okay, I'm going to leave it available for you. Now, we're going to show you something else that's pretty amazing. This is apatite. Neon, beautiful, incredible apatite. We're doing it for $79.90. I remember when apatite came onto the marketplace, they were all the big fancy stone houses in New York were calling it, you know, something other than apatite. They named it Caribbean neolite, they named it aqualite. We're calling it what it actually is, which is apatite. We'll go into how they mine this, the fact that these are big stones for apatite, the color. It's $15.98 on your charge card. We have about 1,500 people who can get it. If you're not going to be up next hour, this is our showstopper, but if you want to get it right this very second, that's what I would recommend you do. Look at the color on this, and that is the natural color. Jay, I have no idea. I can't wait to hear the story on this one.
Well, you know, and apatite's really tough to come by. This particular rough material comes out of Madagascar, but this was the end of what we had. They went in, they mined, they hit one pocket. We bought it all. We did a Today Special with the apatite. This is kind of like our last hurrah on this particular rough material. This is what we had, the smaller material that we had left, the smaller crystals that we were able to cut this with. And then we've done this hand-fasted, but just like anything, if you want standard things, you know, in your jewelry accessory box, tanzanite, apatite, turquoise.
Now more about the Monday Night Show. Stay with us.
What's a better way to start your week than with me? What's on this week?
It's the Tucson Gem Event Takeover. Your favorite jewelry guests just got back from the big gem show in Tucson. Victoria Wick, Carol Brody, and Jay King discovered new jewelry, and we have them all, Adam. Plus, get a sneak peek at Colleen Lopez's Tucson Gem Today special. The night couldn't be more dazzling. It all starts Monday at 7 p.m.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
At HSN, we're celebrating a better you. Because healthy is more than just eating right. It's finding balance, and treating yourself to a life well lived. Find your Zen-spiration. From a healthy mind to a healthy home, it's time to feel good, inside and out. Because we believe healthy is happy. Live well and be happy with the health and wellness experts at HSN.
Okay, we're continuing on. We have 15 minutes left in this hour, and I hope you're ready. The necklace that I am wearing, it is amazing. I'm going to take this off if we don't. Do we have another one? Okay, because do you have one, Jay? No?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to have to take this one off because we're very short on samples on this one, because I tell you what, to get this type of turquoise, you know, we talked about the fact that we didn't see a lot of turquoise in Tucson, but to get this type of turquoise and to get it where you could cut it into these beautiful, beautiful beads, we took this from $129, that was going to be the price, to $99. And the only reason we did this, I got to be honest, I was reviewing the shows with my planner the other day. I asked our head of planning, I just went right straight to the source and said, can we do it? He said, you know what, Connie, I know you love, I started this whole bead situation with turquoise, and so he let me do it. We could literally put this up here, wouldn't have to say a thing about it, and it would fly, because, Jay, to get this grade, this quality, and then also, too, I mean, this is the Angel Peak turquoise, right?
This is Angel Peak, and this is a new deposit in Chile that we came out with, and this is what the rough material looks like, and this is what we cut this necklace from. And you can see they're not all perfectly round. So this is what we call freeform round beads. So they're all individually hand done. They're totally neat. And now I brought this too because I want to show you this. Okay. Okay. So check this material out. Okay. See that? Okay, this is available on the market right now. Do you see? Kind of looks like a nugget.
Right.
Look how clean that is. Totally fake.
Ooh.
So if you look at this and look at the colors, right? I mean, when they're making imitation, they're making it
look like that.
These nice, soft powder blues. And again, this is not a mining operation that produces major tonnage. We don't, you know, to be able to make this necklace takes about almost 2.5 to 3 pounds of the rough material. So it takes me 2.5 to 3 pounds of just the natural rough to make one necklace. And Connie's so cute because she did start the round bead thing. I'll never forget the first time I met with Connie, and she said, you know, I want a turquoise necklace. I want a round bead necklace, graduated round bead necklace. And she told me the price that she wanted. And I said, Connie, you got to be out of your mind. I said, you know, that's not how it works. I said, you know, you waste so much material when you cut, you know, round shapes. If you think about it, if you're cutting rondelles or if you're cutting something, all saw blades cut everything square, right? They don't cut things round. So when you cut something round, you started with something that's rectangular or square or a nugget, and what you're doing is you're taking all that material and grinding it off. So it's not, what that does is it goes to dust. There is no use for it at all. You just wasted all that. On the first cut on these type of beads, you will lose, and you will lose regardless of how good you are. You'll lose over 70% of your material on the first cut. Now, that's not after it's polished, shaped, and done. This is a perfect example.
But the great thing is, when Jay tells you that, you act like you don't understand it.
Well, look, Connie, you know, like with Connie, when you're trying to get her on the price, I mean, that's that Southern Belle thing, right? You get away with more stuff, I swear. But I finally just gave up because I wasn't really going anywhere with it. And that just kind of started this. But I will tell you right now, these are unique looks. This is a unique turquoise. This is Angel Peak. This is brand new. This is the first time that we've actually really done anything of this size. We have done rings. We've done a few pairs of earrings at Angel Peak. But because it's such a massive waste of material, we went through a lot of rough material. I went to make these. We made we went through several tons, a couple of different tons of this material. This nice high blue. It's like a robin's egg blue, a very clean, very little matrix in it. We burn up a lot of material, and this material is not like they're going out and they're just getting like, 5, 10, 20 tons, right? It takes a long time. We get we get 10 kilos, 20 kilos, 100 kilos. It just comes in just in dribbles and drabs.
Okay, we have it for you if you're on board, but we're trying to work in as much as we can because we have specials like we do once a year, just once a year for the Tucson Gemstone event. We haven't even promoted this one or shown it to you because we knew if we did it, we'd be gone. It's 3 minutes or probably sell out. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is your choice. Now, this is all genuine lapis. Big, huge rondelles in the lapis. We did this originally for $139. It was appraised at $216. There's nowhere in the world you could get that for $216. I mean, that is a conservative appraisal. It's $99. Now, maybe even more crazy, look at the size of these pink opals. This again, appraised at $216. We sold this out at $139. Now it's $99.90, but we have but a couple hundred of the pink opal. These are on FlexPay for under $20, $16 and change to bring those home. Jay's sitting here shaking his head. This is the kind of thing that we do for the Tucson Gemstone event. Which one do you want to talk about first?
Well, either one of them, just like the lapis, okay? I'm just telling you, in Tucson, I know I've already said this, but I'm going to say it again. In Tucson, this is the world's largest rough gem show, finished good gem show. It's kind of like the Super Bowl for people like me, for the people that are in the industry. People come from all over the world. It is the largest event. It's not just one show. It's numerous shows, and then you even have unofficial shows. You have people selling on the side of the road, but you have people come from all over the world. When you go to Tucson and you don't see material, that says as much as when you go to Tucson and you find something new or you see new material. In this case this year, one of the biggest things that was lacking is you didn't see turquoise, number one. We only saw a couple people that had turquoise rough material, not turquoise finished goods, turquoise rough to buy and work with. Just very few, 2 that really had any amount. And lapis used to be, now we buy our lapis direct. I mean, we go as direct as possible. We don't buy it in Tucson. But you see a lot of people from Pakistan, from Afghanistan, that are always there with their lapis and selling their goods. This year, I mean, I didn't see any lapis at all. I saw a lot of things that were finished, but somebody might have like 20 kilos, 50 kilos, 100 kilos, and that was it. You didn't see people that had containers for sale or that had any volume. And then the pink opal in this case, this is probably one of the coolest things is you've seen footage on this, and I've gone to the mine in Australia. It comes out of the Northwest Territory of Australia. It comes out of the Kennedy Range. This is a Mine Findings exclusive. You couldn't even buy that from anybody else if you wanted to. We have every bit of the rough that came out. We have a total exclusive on that particular rough material.
Well, they just told me the pink opal is last call, but I got to tell you, that lapis is huge. I mean, to get that amount of lapis, we have about 300 left in the pink opal. If you don't have pink opal, if you're born in October, you just love pink, then get that for sure. I mean, this is kind of like a today's special, but the lapis to me, it is just amazing. I wish we could talk longer, but they're telling us it's gonna go. So we want to remind you of our very best buy of the day. 3,000 people have now ordered the best buy of the day. Half the quantity for the day is gone in the coral small medium. So we have small medium in the turquoise and in the coral, and medium large in the turquoise and the coral. You're getting genuine inlay Kingman turquoise. You're getting really antique coral that probably the newest of all the coral that you're seeing in here might be 15 years old, but most of it's 20 years plus. So you're getting your choice here today. Free shipping, $25.99 on your charge card. If you're thinking about the coral, it is actually the most limited, which is a little surprising considering, well, it's not really, because we could never bring the coral back at any price. The Kingman would be, who knows? I mean, maybe 3-4 times the price with what Kingman has gone up. So both of them, you have an opportunity like no other to get that today. Okay, we're moving now to something that is such a beautiful designer piece. From $169 to $119, $23 and change on your charge card, pink coral. Look at the color of that pink coral. And then it's back with lapis. And you are getting 8 graduated strands. 18 inches, but you have a 2 3/4 inch extender. You'll see a clock on the screen almost immediately. First come, first serve, or sell out on this one. And Jay, this is one of your really, really designer pieces.
You know, I had fun with this and doing it, and I just love the color combination on this. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to kind of have that waterfall effect. So you have it where it just flows down the neckline. Again, just so everybody knows, this also comes with a 2 3/4 inch extender chain. So if you want to wear it a little bit higher, you can wear it a little bit higher. If you want to wear it a little bit lower, just depending on, you know, the outfit you're wearing for that day, it's very, very flexible. But I love this color combination. I love the pink coral. It's more kind of almost like a strawberry color. It's really very, very unique and different. And then of course the lapis lazuli. And I try to explain this to people, and they don't. I don't think it really makes sense to them. The smaller the bead, the more material it takes. Okay, and people, when you
Again, act like you don't understand that. That's what when Jay says that, I cover my ears. I go da 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 da.
No. But it really takes more material to cut the smaller bead, especially a round bead, because think about it, okay? If I've got a bigger bead, then, okay, so to make something 1 inch long and 8 millimeter, I might have to use like 4 beads. To make it in these 5 millimeter and 6 millimeter beads, I need at least 12, maybe 14. So all that, when you cut that material, even though you cut it down or you make smaller sizes, you still, as soon as you make your initial cut, right there you lost 70% of the material. 70% of the material, hasta la bye-bye, turned to dust. Every time that you take it and start polishing it, whatever, and then when you're working with these smaller beads like this, especially with the lapis and the coral, it's much harder to work it, right? Because these are all individually hand cut, all hand done. So to do something like this and then come in at a price is very, very
and
tough
look at it,
to
it's
do.
just dripping
Isn't
on the neck.
It just looks like, you know, you've got this waterfall of gemstone, lapis gemstone, and then that beautiful coral just flowing around your neckline. I mean, it's really, really a super cool look.
Okay, we're going to run out to the phone lines. It's Donna in New Jersey, and she ordered one of the last few tanzanite necklaces that we have. Hi, Donna.
Hi, how are you?
Good. We're so excited you got that tanzanite.
So am I. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it.
You know, and honestly, that'll probably be the last time ever you get to see tanzanite from me. But I can't imagine that, you know, especially I can't imagine that price that they're doing. It's just crazy. But I love that, and that's going to be something that you're going to cherish for years and years, that it'll always be one of your go-to pieces.
I can see that, and I have probably about 6 or 7 of your pieces that I've ordered in the past.
Cool.
And I love all of them, especially the turquoise and copper necklace that you made a few years back that was two-sided.
Yes, I remember that.
Okay, that goes way back.
Yeah.
Let me go a little further back. I'm a huge fan, and I have gotten so many compliments on that necklace, and I tell them to go see your store in HSN. For the stuff that you make. I mean, you really respect the stones. You make a lot of natural pieces, which to me is really respecting the stone, because I'm a mineral and fossil collector, and I really appreciate this, that you don't try to, you know, make something weird or something unnatural. You make some really beautiful pieces.
Well, thank you. You know, and one of the things that we're doing, and you're my kind of people, okay? But toward the end of the year, wait till you see what we're going to do with specimens this year, and fossil specimens and stone specimens. I think you're going to really be shocked.
Donna, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time to call us.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up. We do want to let you know also available for you, brand new,
Brand
but we have
spanking
only
new.
90 of these, our big amber pendant and multi-gemstone necklace. $40 off, and it's under $50 on your charge card to be able to bring that home. So if you love that, I mean, that is, it's just like owning a little tiny time capsule, isn't it, Jay?
You know, amber's, this is Baltic amber, so it's 30 to 50 million years old. This is brand new. We brought it. We didn't make a lot of them. We really, we couldn't. We tried to keep the price always very, very reasonable, but this is a crazy price for this, to get amber this size. And you've got, not only that, the necklace is the butterscotch amber. So you've got butterscotch amber, which is just so rare. I mean, it's so expensive. And then we used more of the cognac color to make the pendant with it.
Okay, we are moving into our third hour, the final hour with Jay tonight. And every winter in February, Tucson is bustling as the international marketplace of buyers and sellers at the Tucson Gem and Mineral and Fossil Show. So this is huge. Thousands of people come there, and dozens of shows take place at the same time. And of course, the main event is the actual acclaimed Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, taking